If your hips hurt after your runs, kind of run through this checklist to make sure you're doing all these things first. So before your runs, are you doing a dynamic warm-up? Static stretches aren't going to do it. I'm talking some lunges, leg swings, even some form drills if you know your ABC skips, making sure your body is warm and those muscles are loose, because if you're going from tight to then in this repetitive motion for miles and miles, that could definitely be why you have a little bit of pain. Secondly, are you strength training? Because most of the time when people have like aches and pains, it's usually due to a weakness in a muscle generally around that. And so my other question is like, are you strength training? And do you do running specific strength training? A lot of unilateral or single leg movements, lunges of all sorts, single leg deadlifts, single leg balancing drills. Of course, squats are great too, all variations. Basic core movements, like truly even you practicing planks, like the row planks or the up down planks where your core is like really has to focus on the stability, is amazing for hip strength. So a lot of times runners' hips are just weak, and so are you working those hips? If you do dynamic stretching and you strength train your hips, it could be helpful to like actually go in and see some type of doctor, because there could be something, you could be misaligned. Like I always tell people, get to the chiropractor. It could be helpful to get in for some physical therapy so they could be more in tune with like what specifically is happening in your body. But I find 80 to 90% of like the tightness or the aches can be solved when we properly warm up, when we're strength training at least 2 days a week, if not 3, and then finishing the runs with mobilities, especially after you've gotten your body warmed up. We want to make sure to bring in the mobility, because the mobility is the piece that helps move everything through the lactic, through the body, fluid through the body. It kind of brings some length to the muscle. And so warm-ups, strength training, mobility. If you're doing all those things and you're still having issues, then I would say it might be helpful to go see someone to get more specific on what is going on with you. But again, this is the biggest mistakes, 3 of the biggest mistakes I see runners make. If you want to know all 5 of the top mistakes that runners make and 5 simple hacks you can shift this week to become a faster runner, comment the word mistakes and I'll send that free guide over to you.